In today's Anime Vanguards video, I'll be going over reroll methods and how easy it actually is to get Monarch P right now. Now, it's obviously not going to be really easy if you're a new player, but what I'm saying is, if you're hesitant to play AV and, you know, you need rerolls or you just want to know the reroll methods, now is the time to hop in the game before the anniversary update, because the anniversary drops is even more rerolls. So when 8.5, you can already get a bunch of rolls. When it's 9.0, it's going to be even more rerolls with the anniversary update. But yeah, this video is going to be low-key a yap session. Subscribe. I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers, so please do me a favor and subscribe. I'm literally like 6,000 away, so yeah, quick little reroll video. But yeah, I'll stop yapping and let's just get straight into the video. Okay, so I'm not sure I'm going to title this video, but we're going to go over rerolls first. If I'm doing multiple different currencies for this video, then I will. If it's just rerolls, I don't know what I'll title this vid. But first, we'll go over rerolls now. Oh my days, this update is going to be generous with rerolls, which I'll explain to you, you know, throughout this vid. But like, what you gotta realize is right now you have the anniversary roll. So this is already a reroll method. If you log in for all 7 days, you get a bunch of rerolls like 20, 40, 60, 60, 110, 130, 150, 250 rerolls, all from this. And this is pre-anniversary taster rewards, and they sit in drops. And then when 9.0 drops, which is the next update, that is also the anniversary update. So we'll get, you know, events and things that will give us rerolls along the way that to do with the anniversary. And then when the anniversary drops, you're going to get even more rerolls, probably because it's anniversary, so they're going to give you great rewards. But the point being is that you're going to get a lot of rerolls just from playing the game, and it's just really OP. So right now you can get Monarch very easily, if I'm going to be honest. For all of you that don't have a Monarch, like, lock in, because you can literally get P. But let's just go over it. So we got anniversary rewards, which you already went over. Let me see, how do I daily rewards? There was gonna drop, I don't know if they've already dropped it, but they're showing like some custom daily rewards, but it's not here. So I don't know when they're gonna drop that, but it's like, it gives like 20 rolls or like 10 rolls something a day. Let me try to find it. Okay, so never mind. The custom daily rewards is either if you're a returning player to Anime Vanguards or you are a new player. And if you're a new or returning player, you'll get a free 220 rolls. So I won't include that, but you get the point. If you're a returning player or you're a new player to Anime Vanguards, you will get 220 rolls from daily rewards, and you'll just get free units as well. Like, you get a free mythic. So I kind of, that's kind of enticing for me to do new to pro, like, again, but like a different version maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's extra rerolls, but we won't really count that because that's for new returning players, which I didn't realize. I thought maybe we'll get something, but yeah, if you're a current player, I guess you get the anniversary rewards. But yeah, we already got anniversary rewards, so we'll go over events, because I want to go over the new stuff first, because that's the new stuff. Actually, one of the new things is just going to be dungeon rewards, and this is going to be a lot easier to get than the Sungshubi rerolls. Now, what a lot of people might not have realized is they restocked this shop, so this is 100 rerolls as well. So I guess we're on like around 350, and then you got this one that's about 450. Let me buy all of these real quick. Not all, but let me get a couple of rerolls right now. That'd be very, very nice. How many can I even buy? Let me see. A little bit more. Nope, just one more roll. But yeah, you get the point. And this is like way like easier to get. And if you're curious about dungeons, how to solo this dungeon, all you need, if you want to just solo and maybe not that great, evo this freezer and then pick the Tyrant modifier, the Tyrant Arrives modifier, and it'll make your freezer Monarch OP. You place on your freezer, and then everything about freezer becomes free. So you just make him do a bunch of summons. Okay, so the Emperor army, you pick the first one and you just do spam summons, and you can solo if you're a noob. Okay, but there's a lot of ways to solo and a lot faster, but that's like a free quick way of me going over it. So yeah, that's it. We're doing like what, 450 rerolls. Okay, and then other stuff this update that you can get rolls on. Innocent Trials, I haven't done this myself. That's like a free 9 rerolls right there. Nothing crazy, but at the same time it doesn't take long, or it's not difficult either. Happy Anniversary, we went you know, over that. If either all the new units, which you should, so you can get Broly, that's another 95 rolls. So we're on what? Let me use a calculator actually, so I could do it first. Okay, so now we're on 545 rerolls. Then we got MONARCH Please, which is just Shenron spell, like they just jumble the words around. And this is not easy, I'll be honest, it's not easy. I'm gonna do this though, and you can wish for 200 rolls. Now there's a show here. If you check the AV change log, you can wish for 3 things: 200 rerolls, any Vanguard familiar, or I think 100k gems. Let's say you wish for rerolls, boom, that's another 200 rerolls. We're on 745 rolls. So now, another thing that I haven't done just yet, Elemental Confluence. Now this thing, you can get 260 rerolls from it if you do all of these, and you get a good amount of points. And let me double check how much. Now, I'm pretty sure how it works is you can max out the points on each one. So you can either make it really difficult and, you know, get loads of points one go, or you can make it easy and keep doing it. and you can get 38 per trial. That's how I think it is. And then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it's 10. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 10. So that's 380 rolls. But I want to actually test that for myself before I make that claim. So I'm probably going to do unban. Unban is the easiest. And then I'm going to test it for myself. So how it works is you have to use the units from that element. And you decide how difficult it is by, what's it called? It's using the unit. So, I mean, the units. Like if you want more score, you make it more difficult. You pick the cards and then you max out the points. So you can make it easy, do it a million times. Or you can make it hard and then do a less amount of times. And oh my boy told you got DMCA'd. GG's. But yeah, I think I'll do unbound. Unbound will probably make it easiest. I look, I have no. I'll just bike and why not? And then we'll use sprint wagon. I think you have to get to a certain amount of points though. I don't know how much. I need to figure this out myself before I start telling you guys information. I can't lie about this one. So yeah, let me just try. So unbound. What should I even make it? I'll give it more HP, more speed. Actually, it's double the HP for barely any points. I only do the ones that give a lot of points. Okay, I don't think it's you can get 38. I think it's 24 per, and you need 1,200 score for the max amount. So I don't wanna make it too difficult. Should I give the bosses wormhole? Go on. I'll make it. I don't want them to heal. Champions maybe. I mean, I'm gonna have my Broly. That's the thing. So I don't know how difficult this will be. I've never tried this. That's the thing. Yeah, we'll just give them these. I don't know. I don't even know, man. Genuinely. I mean, that's almost 1,200. So if I just do this twice, I'll have enough, I guess, if this is easy or not. Yeah. If anyone in the comments can tell me like what is a really good burb roll, because I got this burb on and it does all buffs, which is nice, but I don't know how good the burb is. Like, I don't know. I'm not good at familiar, so I don't know what like a really good familiar looks like, what a Buns one looks like, but I think this one's decent at least. But let me know. So I'll beat the stage and I think it should give me some event coins based on how many points I got. So if I go back, I'm gonna see how much I got. I'm gonna retry and then just see what happens. Okay, it gave me 20. I don't know if that's correct. I tried this earlier and lost though. That's the thing. So I don't know if that's giving me currency, but no, it shouldn't have. And if I go unbound again, I think if I do again, because I don't think I didn't max at the points, right? So I guess I could do it again and it'll give me either like 4 or 6, I think. I'm not 200% sure. Okay, so I kind of figured it out since I was a bit confused and I didn't necessarily want to spread, you know, like misinformation. So how it works is you need to get a 1.2k on your first run. So ignore if I said anything like what I said before. You need to get 1.2k to maximize the amount of reels you're going to get on each one. So if you get 1.2k score, that's the max amount you get. You can get 26 rerolls. If you get less, you get less rerolls. So it's just like your high score. So the hardest you can do, if you can get up to 1.2k score, then you're going to get the max amount of rerolls per each one, which is 26, so 260 rerolls, okay? So that's, you know, that's the truth, all right? And yeah, if you get less than 1.2k, you get less rolls. And the reason why you can go over 1.2k score is so you can get things like the mounts and whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's why I got 20, because I got up to 940 and not like, let's say, you know, 1.2k, which is 26. So let's say on average you guys get 20 per, like me maybe, just in case maybe not that good or whatever. I think it is kind of difficult, but at the same time, people watching this trying to go for Monarch P, you're not going to be like the freshest, newbiest player. Do you know what I mean? So let's just say 200 rolls, okay? Even though you can get up to 260, which will kind of bump it up to 1k. For now, we'll leave it alone. But yeah, the next thing we've got is decadence. Now, I low-key need to do this myself later, but I'll focus on it later. But recurring decadence. Now, how this works, and I low-key need to do this myself, is every single day, if you clear 25 stages, you will get 20 rolls. If you play the game, you already know what this is, or maybe you just haven't realized because they've done this event multiple times. But this is lasting for 8 days when I'm recording this. So let's say we're doing it based on when I'm recording this. You got today's one, 8 hours, and then you got another 7 days. So that's 8 times 20, 160. So you got another 160 rerolls right there. And if you know a fast way to clear 25 stages is to simply go to Odyssey and go on limitless mode. And how it works is you pick your units, whatever, and you can just skip the wave. So each limitless mode takes about 30 seconds to a minute, depending on how difficult it is and what you bring, because there's certain units that will help you speed run even more. I mean, you can use a lot of units, it's not too difficult, but if you have specific units like this Ramu unit, it'd be helpful, I guess, because look at SBA, it's like really low, so you could do it even faster. But you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. So yeah, if you know how to quickly clear a bunch of stages every single day, do limitless Odyssey. That is the strategy, like no doubt about it. So yeah, 1.1k rolls, and that's based off just new events and everything added from the update. So from this update alone, you could get a 1.1k rerolls. Like that is already 2/3 of the way to getting Monarch P, even over that probably. Like obviously I don't have 1.1k because update just dropped. Like I've spent rolls and stuff. But yeah, if we start to go over little things, you know what I'm saying, then we'll start to, you know, stack up the rerolls. Like, let's say, for example, weekly challenges. That is another 20 rolls to make it like, if I add it up, that's like 1.12k. So do your weekly challenge daily. If you count the weekend, let's just do weekend only. That's another, what, 12 rerolls? Because you get 6 on a, you get 6 daily on a weekend. So that's 12. And let's say you're a new player, and keep in mind these methods, if you've already done them, you just would have already stacked the P and so on. Is what I'm hoping for. If you watch this video, please tell me, you know, if you're spending a lot of reels, you just do all of one unit for the P. But the point is you can go here. This is another 200 rolls, and then if you add another 200 rolls from this, that's 1.3k rerolls, which is very, very nice. So we can easily, you know, get to that Monarch P. Obviously, it takes time. It's not going to be. I said easily, which is kind of wrong. It's time consuming, but a lot of it isn't difficult, especially when you're endgame player. If you're a new player, you might not be able to do everything I'm telling you. But yeah, if we just want to finish it off and just give you a couple more reroll methods. I mean, you've got battle pass. I forgot how much it is. I think it's like 90 or 80 or 70, something along those lines. I'm not 100% sure. We'll just undermine it and say 70. So if you do buy battle pass, that's 70. But you know what? Actually, we won't count buying the battle pass because let's say you're free to play. Everything I said so far is free to play. Nobody can be bothered to do the first two, but we'll count Sid Raid. You should do Sid Raid at least because Sid is a useful unit, and at least the familiar is. And right now, the Sid Raid has become so much easier to solo with the units like Escanor. You really don't, you know what I mean. You don't need to do these. Like you still do Sid and you get, you know, 50 rerolls. Now, boss events. This is something you should be doing every single week if you're trying to get as many rerolls as possible, and they're so much easier now. Actually, I've said they're so much easier now that I'm just looking. It's the Aaron one. I've never done this boss event. I'm assuming it's probably difficult. I don't know. I've really never done this. Is the one boss event I've never done. But if it's difficult, I don't know if it's easy. I look on that mount though. Can I? I can't cop that mount with thingies, unfortunately. I mean, you can do the boss rips, I guess. Nah, but yeah, this is the 40 reels literally every single week. You have to do it in the public though, because there's some, yeah, just every single week you get 40, okay? But you just have to claim your rolls in a public, and then we're almost at 1.5k rerolls. I don't know. I mean, if I say, oh, weekly, if you do weekly for a couple of weeks, you get rolls. So whirl lines, yes, whirl lines, that's rolls right there. 5, 10, 15, 30, 50 rolls. Yeah, you get 50 rolls and you get a meta unit. You should do your whirl lines every single time. I still haven't done my whirl lines, but that'll be a decent amount of time to do it. So it's not like I need to be in a rush. But yeah, almost 1.5k. I mean, if we count free-to-play battle pass rolls, really just count the smallest things. But you get the point. You can get to Monarch PE. All the methods I mentioned will add up to 1,477 rerolls, and that's not including if you're a new player, because a lot of the stuff I said you might have done, you might not have done, so it's a mix. But you get the point. If I actually every single way in the game, if you're on a fresh account, easy Monarch PE. If you're a new player, the Monarch PE, it will be easy as long as you grind. You won't get it in one day, but if you grind a game, I'm telling you, any new account can get a Monarch. A lot of people will be like, bro, I'm a new player, but I just can't get Monarch. It's impossible. It's not impossible. It's time consuming. But if the game wasn't time consuming, then what would you play? Like, you don't want to be able to beat the game in a day. You know what I mean? But yeah, if I had to mention some more methods, you got Rift Shop. If you're bored, maybe need some rolls, you got Rift Shop. That will give you re-rolls. You do your Rift every single time. I'm too lazy to do it, to be honest. What else is there? We've already went over the raid shops. I mean, you got your level milestones. Those will give you some rerolls. If you like doing tournaments, you can get your tournament rerolls. I mean, you've got, you know, if you keep doing your weekly, your daily, you got your daily claims, which I do this, claim your daily rolls. I actually get these day 7 rolls, and it just feels amazing because, I mean, I've already claimed all of my summer ones. There were spring ones as well, but when you claim that day 7 rolls, it feels kind of nice. You know what I'm saying? You get a cheeky 25 rolls. So just log in every day, even if you don't feel like playing the game. At least get your daily login, not even daily challenge, at least your daily login, because you're going to get those light work rewards. If you are new, you can get your achievements here, you know, all your rolls from this and all your achievements. Also, if you are, you know, really want rerolls and you're not a new player, I don't think new players really do this. It's bounties. Now, there are people that use macros, yeah, that will do all the daily bounties and challenges and all that. I might start using it, I don't know, but I can't really promote them and I don't even know them. But yeah, you can also do these where you get 20 rolls for unlocking all the enemies. I don't know what the fastest way to do this is, to be honest. If you know, let me know in the comments what's the easiest or fastest way to do it, and if you've actually unlocked all the enemies. Because a lot of people don't do this, including myself, simply because of laziness and not knowing what's the most efficient way to do it. But yeah, there's a lot of way for rerolls. They did remove the 200 rolls from spring event, but then they've added all these events and things like that that will just give you a bunch of rerolls. Let's say you're being lazy, you don't want to do all these quests right now, because look, this is a lot of missions. Just do the 7-day straight login. And if you want to know what's the easiest way to evo 20 units, just get a bunch of Griffiths. Just get a bunch of Griffiths. And what makes it even easier is, you know, this sacrifice 200 units to the eclipse thing. An easy way to do this is literally to just use this Griffith. I don't actually know how it works. Well, I know how it works, but you can use a bunch of rare units in Griffith. But for some reason, I awakened this egg whilst using this Griffith, my evoed one, and it was doing it as well, I guess, because you can pop it twice. I don't know, but you get the point. Just evo a bunch of Griffiths. That's probably the easiest thing to do because he needs no essence. But I'm telling you, play AV now. Like, this is the best. It's always going to be the best time, especially around this era, to play AV. And the anniversary update isn't even out. That's going to be even more rolls. Is what I'm predicting. But I mean, look at the calendar. There's probably going to be even more events that'll give rolls. So can we see upcoming events? Will any of these? I don't think actually these would give rolls, to be honest. Wait. Actually, yeah, I don't think these. I mean, this Shining Sun, if you're lazy and you want to farm for the 200 rolls, you can wait for this. This just do shiny rating rifts. Yeah, sure. I think they've just already dropped all the rolls events now. Like when the update for, and also use codes. Use codes. Like obviously, you'll need levels to use codes, which they've made a little bit annoying for new players. Is that if you make a new account, whatever, you need to be a certain level to use codes. I can't lie, but they've also done that so a lot of people don't alt farm because they've made it so, like, you know, easier to get rerolls that you don't want to alt farm. Don't want bots to alt farming and all that stuff. But yeah, like I had 1.4k rolls when the update dropped, and literally 1,100 of those were free to play. I have less now because the update dropped. I spent rolls, whatever. But you get the point. Just play the game, okay? Just trust me. Full glaze. But yeah, subscribe. It's a short little filler video whilst we're working on other ones, I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to 100k, so please do subscribe. And yeah, go farm your rerolls now, and I'll see you guys in the next one.